The door this morning, there are some traffic tie-ups you should know about. One major one off I-35. Priscilla is here with traffic. Good morning, Priscilla.
Good morning, Phil. Thank you. Yes, we've had a lot of problems all night and morning long to look out for. Let's take a look at our KENS 5 instant traffic map. Right now, a couple of accidents within the city to look out for. Right at 1604 in Calabria, a minor accident through there, and another major accident also on the west side, 151 and Petranka. Now, this is the accident we just mentioned at 35 southbound and exit 178. Let's take a live look outside at TransGuide so you can see what a mess this is out on the southbound lanes of 35 as you make your way in from Schertz or New Braunfels. As you can see, practically at a standstill this morning, hoping to clear that up by noon. Now let's check in with Jared with today's forecast. Jared?
Priscilla should be picking up out there this morning.
Yes, it's definitely picking up now that we're creeping into that 7 o'clock traffic hour. And for now, the most important thing is that major accident still working over on the far northwest side of town, near Leon Springs, right off of I-10 westbound and Bernie Stage Road. Again, a major accident. Please, if you're traveling through this area, just leave a little extra early this morning. It's going to take you just a little while to get through that area. As far as speeds are concerned right now, off of 21 southbound near Estancia, looking at about 38 miles per hour through that area, 1604 north near Benz Engelman Road, even more slow going at 22 miles per hour through there. Taking a look at some traffic cams right now, 35 and Martin Street, always busy in this downtown area, so pretty typical for this time of morning, as well as 1604 and Tradesman, not quite so busy through there, so hopefully it stays that way throughout the rest of the morning. Fred?
All right, what is going on the roadways this morning, Priscilla?
Thanks, Paul. Right now, no accidents to slow you down, so that's the good news if you're just headed out. So let's just go ahead and monitor the speeds right now so I can show you what's going on. 87 northbound right at Lake Meadow and Lakefront, as you can see, pretty slow going, 21 to 24 miles per hour through that area. If you're over in Stone Oak, heading northbound on 21 at Encino and Evans Commons, about 33 miles per hour through there, so also slow going through that area. But let's take a quick look outside and get some help and see what the roads actually look like right at 35 in Main. As you can see, pretty busy both sides of 35, but pretty typical for this time of morning, as well as 90 and Lackland on the west side. Not too bad through that area. Phil?
So look at your traffic. Good morning, Priscilla.
Good morning, Sarah. Thank you. Yes, very, very busy out on the roadways right now. Lots of accidents between the west and northwest side of town. So let's take a look at our KENS 5 instant traffic map. As you can see, this first is a minor accident just off of 1604 and Hausman, but we do have a major accident of Southwest 410 and 151 on the west side, and also right at 410 and Ingram. And I believe we have a TransGuide shot of this accident right here. Here's a shot of 410 and Ingram. As you can see, still in the clearing stages. The traffic kind of moving slowly through that area as well. So folks, please take it easy as you head out on the roadways. All right, now let's send it over to Paul with today's forecast.
All right, Priscilla, what should we be looking at this morning?
All right, so no accidents. So as we head into the morning, that's good news for you. So let's just take a look at some speeds all across the city. Right now, if you're over just off of 35 North, now this is an area completely running on time near San Marcos and Laredo Street, about 58 miles per hour through there, but not quite the case on the west side, 1604 headed eastbound. Now at New Gilbo and even Bowen's Crossing, it's about 38 or 40, but it will open up at Shanefield about 51 miles per hour through there. And here's quick travel time for you. If you're over on the north side, 281, 1604, making your way downtown. It's only about 11-minute drive this morning. So let's take a quick look at TransGuide and see what the highways look like. I-10 right at Wurzbach on the northwest side of town, moving right along through that area, and over 410 Cherry Ridge. Looks like both sides of 410 pretty busy for this time of morning. Sarah, back to you.
Priscilla, I understand you liked yesterday.
I did. I was able to catch some sun. That always makes me happy. I'm glad it's going to be another pretty day. All right, so also pretty nice and pretty out on the roadways. Everyone's behaving right now. No new accidents to tell you about. Just want to remind you about some speeds across the city. 281 Overlook Parkway, Summer Glen Way. Right now about 48 miles per hour through that area. As you make your way towards Stone Oak, though, it's going to open up just a little bit through there. Also on the west side of town, 1604 right at Reed Road and North Ellison Drive, about 44 miles per hour. So not too bad this morning, but again, I'll be sure to monitor that as the morning comes along. Let's take a live look outside real quick and get some help from TransGuide. Now here's an area where it's definitely a lot more congested. 35 at Topper Wine. It's still moving along at an okay pace through there, but definitely a lot busier. Also at General McMullen and 90 on the west side, another busy area this morning. All right, now to our top story. Fred, Sarah?
All right, Priscilla, it's been kind of quiet this morning.
Yeah, pretty quiet for the most part, which is good news if you're, have a busy day out on the roads this morning. So no accidents. We had one minor accident earlier, but it's actually cleared, so no problems this morning. Taking a look at our KENS 5 instant traffic map, I can show you some speeds all across the city. 281 right at Stone Oak and Encino Commons. Right now, 51 to 52 miles per hour. This is headed towards 1604, so pretty good speeds through that area for this time of morning. Also 1604 right at Big Mesa Drive, about 39 miles per hour. Then it jumps up to 44 once you hit Marbach, and then back down, back up to 50. So definitely some patchy congestion through that area, but for the most part, good speeds throughout the city. Taking a live look outside at TransGuide, I-10 right at the Zavala on the northwest side of town. As you can see, a pretty good pace through there for this time of morning. 35 in O'Connor on the northeast side. Definitely busier in all directions this morning. All right, Fred, Sarah, back to you at the desk. All right, thanks, Paulina. Despite the rain overnight, for the most part, everything has been running on time out on the roads. No major accidents on any of the major roads or highways to slow you down. So let's just see what's going on in around the city as far as speeds are concerned. Taking a look over near Helotes, 1604 North and Shanefield, New Gilbo Road, you're looking at speeds between 23 and 24 miles per hour. Further north, Stone Oak area, just off of Encino Commons and Evans Road, heading towards 1604, about 46 to 47 miles per hour through there. So not too bad through that area. Taking a live look outside at TransGuide, 410 and Babcock on the west side of town. As you can see, definitely getting busier now that we're in that 6:30 traffic hour. 35 in O'Connor on the northeast side of town, also a lot busier through that area. All right, let's send it back to the desk. Fred, Sarah with this morning's top story. All right, thanks, Paul. And again, as Fred mentioned just a minute ago, and according to our KENS 5 traffic map, that accident over off I-10 has cleared up. So again, I-10 is open. It is not closed. Now, I do want to mention that we still have that minor accident working over on the west side, 151, right at West Military Drive to look out for. But other than that, we are accident-free throughout the city. Here's a look at 281 northbound, right at Evans and Encino Commons, looking at about 41 miles per hour through there. And then over at Marshall Road, it jumps up to about 50 miles per hour. Taking a look at 1604 and Pearsall, and even as far as Quintana Road, about 23 to 24 miles per hour through that area. Taking a live look outside now with TransGuide. Here's what it looks like at 35 in Topperwine, definitely starting to get busy through that area. And 1604 and John Peace Boulevard, not quite as busy through there. All right, so let's go ahead and send it over to the desk with this morning's top story. Fred, Sarah? All right, thanks, Jared. It's been nice and clear all morning long and still looking that way this morning. No accidents to slow you down. So let's go ahead and take a look at our KENS 5 instant traffic map. Over off 1604 eastbound off of Shanefield Road, you're looking at 42 miles per hour, dropping a little bit to Bowens Crossing over at 40, and New Gilbo about 39 miles per hour through there. And if you look over off of 281 northbound, just off of Flores Road and Sava Street, looking in the lower 20s through there. So definitely something to look out for. Now let's go ahead and take a look outside at the roadways with TransGuide. Here's what it looks like. 35 at Martin in the downtown area. Definitely starting to pick up through that area, that downtown area. 410 Fredericksburg over on the west side just before you get to I-10. Looking like it's starting to pick up through there as well. And again, I'll keep my eye on that KENS 5 instant traffic map and let you know of any accidents that might slow you down. Fred, back to you.